Hello everyone, I'm Symes. With me, as usual, is Robin.
Hello there.
And welcome back to EU4. And
The destruction of Aragon.
Destruction of Aragon. Ideally, that's our plan for this week.
Crush them like a bug.
Let's
It's my broad plan.
put to one side all of this colonial nonsense over here in North America and focus our attention once again on good old Europe.
Yep. Europe.
And yes, so Robin's kind of stacking up his troops in
Yeah, just take a few moments.
Castilian territory over here, waiting for the right time to strike. I've got my troops just chilling out in this territory that we took from what was left of France when there was still anything left of France.
Yep.
Because Aragon right now, just as a recap, is in a war. And the papals, they're at war with the Papal State Hungary and Bohemia, a war which they are not doing very well in, apparently.
That's a terrible shame, isn't it?
So yes, Bohemia being the significant power in that war.
Yeah.
Hungary and...
Yeah, they're losing Naples at the moment.
Yes, Savoy is... Yeah, because the Papal State decided to purge Savoyard heresy, because presumably Savoy is a Protestant nation now. And Aragon went in to defend Savoy, presumably because of some allegiance or other. Doesn't really matter. Who cares,
Just
right?
means we're kicking in the back door.
Right. Well, what you do have to be aware of is the alliance Aragon has with Austria, because Austria is not currently in a war.
Yeah.
However, Austria does not have control of Hungary, which was what I feared. Hungary is an independent nation, which is currently in that war.
Oh, right.
But Hungary is not involved, so it's going to be Austria and Savoy, which is in the other war as well, and Aragon. Those are the three powers we will be up against. On the assumption that you don't go mad and check all of those boxes that lets them invite all of their friends in as well.
I will not.
I hope you don't do that.
No. I've got 70,000 manpower backed up.
Yeah, you've got 70k. I can get military access through Bohemia fairly easily and go and beat up on Savoy if necessary as well.
Yeah, well, if we clear all this...
So if we occupy... If we can just get... Let's get the occupation of Iberian Aragon done
Zaragoza, Valencia and Barcelona, personally, but I don't know whether you occupying it counts as me winning, being able to take them.
It should do, yeah, because it's your war.
Oh, cool. Excellent.
So,
it's my war. Good God, y'all.
And, yeah. So if you're ready to do that, I think we're about ready to kick that off. I could potentially build
I just need to join some troops up.
Some more mans. I could actually build quite a lot more mans if I wanted to. My force limit is 157. I'm using 118 of it. So
I need to make sure I've got some generals in each of my armies.
So I'm doing 14, 6, 10. So why not just build another army, Symes? Why not just do that?
Yep, just recruiting myself a general. And
I could do with a general as well. Come to think of it. Just recruiting 14 more regiments there.
Yeah, got another.
I shall get
guy coming over as well.
A general. I don't have any at the moment, so
yep.
I will just
when you're
recruit
ready.
one. Augustus Fairfax. He's not brilliant, but he's a general, so whatever. Yep.
Right.
Hang on a
Let's
second.
do this war thing.
1 second.
Okay.
Because I just realised that there was an uprising in Antigua, and I didn't get a notification that
Ooh. Okay.
I had won it. So.
Crush them like a bug.
But my armies are still here, and enemy armies aren't. So clearly I did. Right. That's fine. It's like this game's going. No, we're not even going to tell you anymore. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It was You fired a bullet and they all ran screaming.
I'm gonna march these. I'm forming another army, but we can do this at the same time. It's fine.
Right. Okay. Declare war. Let's have a look at this then. Right. Cool, allies. I'm not going to check any of those boxes. My quest is to take Barcelona.
Yes. You can check the boxes to call your allies. Just don't do the ones for them.
I think asking Portugal. You never know.
Well,
I'll take Valencia as my goal because
Yes.
that's right on the freaking border. I can stomp in immediately.
Yeah, that is their capital, so it will take you a while to siege down their fort. They've got a level 5 fort in there.
All right, well, I could go for Tarragon instead, I guess.
It's up to you. I mean, you're going to want to take Valencia anyway, so... But
Yeah.
it's just whether you want the war score quickly or not.
Yeah.
And Tarragon's actually further away, so you won't be able to get to it anyway.
Right, let's do this thing.
Okay. A call to arms! Heavens! This is a war that they have started.
I know.
Right.
Does Portugal win on it?
I don't know.
Let me just turn off the excessive expense of all those forts I don't want.
Was their tick box green? When you invited them?
I did.
But was the checkbox next to them green when you checked?
Oh, I don't know that sort of thing.
Well, that's what you look
that
at.
Involve...
That'll tell you whether or not they'll join in.
I don't think it was actually.
Then they will not be joining in probably.
No.
But it's fine. We'll see how we get on. It's not like they're allied with the Ottomans or anything.
No. Right. Onwards.
Yes, indeed. So I'm marching into Roussillon, which has a fort in it.
Yep.
There's an uprising in Guadeloupe, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I shall continue.
Crush.
I won the Battle of Guadeloupe.
Oh, here comes Portugal. Looks like they are
joining
in.
Oh, yes, Portugal is blue. They've joined.
Hey, another 36,000 troops. That was convenient, them being there.
Yes, they've got a 2-star general as well. That's very handy.
Sweet.
So I'm going to make some cavalry for my new army.
2 already.
Oh, I see Austrian army moving in up in the north. Oh yes, they're going after my besieged fort.
Okay.
I'm going to get some men in to help. Yeah, my new army got wiped out. That's kind of annoying. Because, and where is this army going?
Well, there's loads of people coming over from Portugal.
Holy crap, they stack wiped 30,000 of my men.
Bloody hell.
And I was in a fort as well, so this is not good. How are they managing to do that? Yeah, they're just battering me. I mean, they do have a lot of troops, but still. And I was disorganized. Didn't get troops up there in time. Nevertheless.
Well, you just keep your leave your guys up there then.
The Portuguese army is doing its thing.
Yeah. Is that Portugal storming over? Oh, Portugal's gone and invaded.
Yeah, they've gone
over in the east.
Gone over there. I was hoping
That's
they
would
help in Paris, but
I think you better concentrate on your defence.
Yeah, we've won Roussillon, so I'm going to start moving my armies up.
Provence isn't in on this, is it? No, they
shouldn't be. Oop. Yes, it's just Aragon and Austria. Savoy's not involved either. Presumably because they're too busy in the other war.
Yeah.
So they are sat in my sieging my fort in Paris. They have a better general, which has probably got something to do with it. I can't believe they stuck out my troops which are in the fort, though. That was oh, they're going to take that before I can get there.
Portugal's doing all right there. We're on 0% war score.
They won.
Nice.
They besieged they besieged Paris successfully, and it looks like they might well beat me in this big fight, even though I have so many more men than them, just because I guess they've got a very, very good general.
Yeah. Ooh, it's going to be close.
It is. It's rough. I don't like it. We lost.
Crap.
Time to run away. Didn't lose very many men, but just the morale damage.
Military access request from Provence. Yeah, go on then. Oh, hang on. Something's Pope's just asked me something. Ooh. Yeah. I just lost an advisor. He kind of snuffed it a bit. Where's the cost for these dudes? Wow, they're all really expensive.
I just got my last offensive idea, which gives me the bonus of army morale recovery speed, which will be nice.
That'll be good.
Even my army's morale has just been battered.
I'm coming round the other side because
these 6 cavalry are here. I need to rebuild my armies as well. This is terrible. And I'll have to do it in the south because I can't. Oh, Portugal! Look at that. They're trying to take Paris back for me.
Oh, that's very nice.
And they have a sizable army with a 2-star general as well.
That's good.
So that's good. How's our war score anyway? Ooh, it just went to -2%. That's not good.
Yeah. It's all right going. It's going well in Aragon. Ooh, I just need to move some of my dudes down here. I need to
took Picardy from me as well. But hopefully we're getting Paris back fairly shortly.
So far, so good.
Yeah,
well, in the south.
Austria's building a big army up here, though. They've got 50k men now. Like, Portugal has 42k in Paris, which is good. But this, I do not like the way this is going. I also don't like they stack back to my entire troops.
What's there? What's their military level?
It's probably about the same as mine. Yeah, they're at 21, which is actually, I think, 1 level higher than me. Yes, they have level 21, I'm at level 20. No. And Bohemia's getting battered by Savoy as well, which is another thing that I did not expect. Never mind, with Portugal's help, they're getting pushed out of my stuff.
Well, I can send some more lads up to help as well if you want.
Yeah, I lost the loss of 30,000 men plus the army I was building. That was unexpected and unpleasant. Thanks, Portugal.
We're on 5% now, though.
Yeah, Portugal's just taken back my stuff and is now wandering off because I don't think they know what to do. Having done that.
Yeah.
Because of the way everything's split up, although they might be coming down to Valencia to help you. Right, this army is what? I need to merge it so I can actually see what it is. It's 12... yeah, 12-6. So the way I've been building them, which may not be the best way
at the moment,
doing it.
It's looking a bit like they haven't got any territories left down there.
Yes, don't forget that that's only a small proportion of Aragon, though.
Yeah.
In order to actually completely defeat them, we need to take all of the islands that they have in the Mediterranean and also southern Italy.
Yeah.
And they've started, they're up here sieging my stuff, which I am not about to let them do.
Let's make some boats. What do you want for travel?
The bottom one, the transports.
Galloped. Oh yeah, not merchantman.
No. Actually, no. Yes, you do. You want the very bottom one for troop transports.
All right.
Oh, the bloody Austrian army's coming back in to finish me off, and they're going to do it. And we lost, and then we ran away.
We're on 25%. If you want me to call it.
Oh, they're coming after me. It's rough. I don't know. Because this Austrian army is kind of brutal, and if Portugal would stay up here, that would be one thing. But they don't seem to want to. Well, as soon as they took back my fort, then they ran off back south again.
There's 16k of them. Lost another advisor. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I mean, like Austria's still got 50k sieging down Paris again, and all of the Aragon armies that were down there are now up here, causing trouble.
Well, I've got 50k coming up, if that's any help. But they're not very they're not as good as your guys.
No. I mean, sheer numbers will be useful, but...
We're on 24%. Do you want me to go in?
If you move in with my troops into Alençon, which is just below where that big Austrian army is, then we can try all moving in on them together.
Right. Okay. I'm in.
Charge!
Ooh, I haven't seen one of those sort of maps before.
Yeah, they got reinforcements. We have more numbers, but we don't have the morale.
I'm gonna leg it.
Well, we're gonna leg it anyway when we lose. So.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
All right. Well, you should probably take what you can get because if we can't hold Austria off, their war score's only going to drop.
Okay, so it's 20%. Let's see what I can get for that.
I do not think my army composition is optimal.
No.
The Austrian army is 32 regiments of infantry, 2 cavalry, and 17 cannon. Maybe my numbers are off for that.
Well, I can get Valencia out of this.
If you can get Valencia out of it, then that's their capital. And it's presumably worth quite a bit, and it's one of your goals.
Yeah.
Probably going to be useful.
I can get 2 territories. Let's see if I can nick a third.
Nibble away at them.
Yeah.
I underestimated Austria, and of course the fact that Austria wasn't in any other wars meant that they just had their army sitting doing nothing.
So I can get 189 ducats and 2 territories by the looks of it.
That's reasonable. I mean, if one of them's Valencia, which presumably it is.
Yep.
Okay. Valencia and Alicante. That's good. Now Austria needs to get out of my stuff. Leave that. Yeah, I'm going to pause any turn.
I've got lots to do now.
So, and that's 1464. So I'm actually somewhat suddenly on the back foot by them stack wiping that army. That was careless of me. Should have allowed for the possibility that they'd come in like that.
That was quite unexpected. There was a lot of bloody people. Good job that Portugal helped us out.
Yes, Portugal helped a bit, and the fact that Aragon's army was quite clearly occupied elsewhere.
Yeah. With
that other war, which they may well, they pieced out of it as well. They're not at war with anybody now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I need to. What do I need to do? I need to buy some more cannons. Another. Yeah, it's. Another 4 cannons for this army, and I'll think about. Meanwhile, loads of my colonies have become self-sustaining, which is good, but it means I'm now behind on my colonization program. So
I'm starting to colonize the Cape Coast.
What does this do for me? Production efficiency, maybe. Or I could buy this expansion idea. Whatever. Get the other thing next time. So, Austria and Bohemia are now rivals. I wonder if that war ended. I wonder if Bohemia lost. I'm not sure. The Papal State won, though, in their war against Savoy, because the Papal State now has some stuff in the south of Savoy. I have an alliance officer from the Papal State. Sure, why not? Whatever. Right, I'm converting a province to Catholic. To Calais. Now, I need to... the word Steve is getting... Oh, check out the word Bob.
Is it massive?
Check it out, it's awesome.
Wow, that's probably the biggest. That's bigger than Moscow.
That's what we want.
A giant bob.
As big, at least as big as Moscow's text. Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Let's get Bob some more land. Send a colonist to there. How am I doing with colonies? Where are all these armies? I have lots of... they're all my colonization-related armies, aren't they? Right, and I was doing the Caribbean as well, and yeah, basically Norway's sucked up most of the rest of the Windward Isles.
Yeah?
Yeah, so there's not a lot more room. And they've landed on the Bahamas as well, by the look of it. Bahama
Might have to go and
Banks.
kill people
Oh
in
no,
the
the
south
Bahamas are
instead.
still clear. I should send some men to the Bahamas from Antigua, which I think is done. Yep. So do that. Yeah, I've only got one colony going. This is no good at all. Need many colonies. Add another territory to the Mexican one.
I'm just going back down to go and crush someone in Africa instead.
We were looking at beating up on everyone along the east coast. Oh, Provence just declared war, and I clicked away on it.
No,
I should have checked.
What, on you?
No, on Savoy. So that's interesting.
Well, my military tech just hit 18.
Right, so I need more cannons in there. I might actually just start building up the number of cannons in my armies in general. What's happening? Oh, military access from Austria and Savoy. I'll say yes to Savoy, just because I don't like draws. I don't know what Austria wants it for, but they can start off. They probably want it for war with Bohemia, and I'm not. And I don't like Austria after what just happened. So, but anyway, I mean, you know, we've lost some men. Men can be replaced.
We've got a couple of territories out. Thank you very much.
There was a goal was achieved. You know, you got some of Aragon, which is what you wanted.
Yep.
They've been weakened. So I need to fake. Oh, no, I don't want to claim a guarantee for them. I need to build a spy network there so I can fake a claim there. Fake a claim in there. So we can grow Steve some more. I can join up all the stuff in the coast. There's a few uncolonized bits that need doing as well, but I think I'll get Turbo Hedgehogs in other provinces as well. They are colonizing Turbo Hedgehogs. They're currently colonizing Mobile, which is nice. But I'm gonna get them another one as well. Oh, my bonus colonist has run out. I'm down to.
That's a shame.
Oh no, I've got 4 available. I must have sent them somewhere and they haven't arrived yet. That's what's happening. Oh yeah, they haven't arrived in Mexico yet. Okay. And now they have.
My lads have arrived in south.
Very pleased about this huge word, Bob. Ridiculous. All right. Let's get these armies together.
Who should I crush next?
I'm gonna keep like my basic thing.
Ooh, civil war.
Civil war in Modri somewhere.
Yep.
But I'm gonna add a couple more cannons to each of these armies. Cannons are getting more and more important.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I need to tweak my armies a bit.
But the thing that wiped the stack, I think, was the fact that they had a lot more cannons and they had that 2-star general.
Yeah.
I think that was the thing.
I'm going to buy some more cannons.
And my fort may have not been fully powered up by the time they got there, which is the other problem.
We're fully powered up. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, the thing about forts is they take a while to become fully manned if they've been mothballed. So if you go to a war, it takes a little time for them to be sort of fully powered again. So that might have been what happened. I don't know. I'm going to wait for land clearance, admin tech 21. Got my colonies going. Oh, one of them finished again, so I can now get to hedge up some more land. And
you have to be aware when the choice wears off. They might want to.
Yazoo. Have it. And also need to keep an eye on my spy network in Powhatan so I can invade them. I should probably. Oh, while I wasn't looking, the Cherokee basically invaded another nation next to them and took all their stuff.
Alright.
So the Cherokee is getting big. I should also fake claim on this one here. I shouldn't be doing these one at a time.
Huh. Air have no allies.
That's handy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's Savoy? Savoy is currently at war with Provence and Austria.
Ooh, royal marriage from Portugal. Oh yes. You're my chumps.
Yeah, Savoy's losing their war against Provence because on Provence's side is Provence and Austria, and on Savoy's side is Savoy and the Knights. Which is like... no, that's not good at all for Savoy.
Right, let's get some more cannons into these lads. And I'm going to go kick in air.
I've added another 2 regiments of cannon to each of the armies that I have. And I'm back up to 3 armies in the south of what was once France. National Bank. Bank loan
Crazy
size
idea.
will be
Never
set to...
catch on.
You can choose how big the loans can be now.
Ah.
6 times, 12 times, or 24 times monthly income. I think just a year's worth, that's probably fine. No, don't intend to have any at all. Let's get this admin tech. Increasing my production efficiency, which means more cash. I actually have quite a lot of cash. Should probably consider investing it in something. Can I build any more good buildings, like cathedrals? Any good places for cathedrals? Some okay places for cathedrals. Some places that don't currently have churches at all. And there and there. Anywhere that I can put a trade company in, yep, that'll be good there. Textile manufactories. Some good money to be made from textiles. Naval equipment there. Yep. And one in Lothian as well. That'll do. I've spent half my money now. Right, yeah. There's a war happening. Bohemia versus I don't even know. Utrecht, Gilra. Stuff's going on. Who are they fighting against? Oh, they're not fighting against anyone. Either that war just ended, or other people are having a war in Bohemia's territory. Bohemia's like, yeah, whatever, just don't break too much stuff. There is, however, currently a coalition against the Ottomans, of which Bohemia is a member.
Yeah.
Because the Ottomans have been expanding. Yeah, the Ottomans have been expanding kind of into southern Hungary and Ragusa sort of area.
Yeah, quite big.
They're quite big. So they've been obviously expanding so aggressively that a coalition has formed against them, like the one that formed against me, and then did nothing. Right. Oh, I'm nearly able to go to war with another small nation that doesn't know what's going to hit it.
Right. It's time to go to war.
war, you say?
Yeah, you know.
I do know.
I could actually finish off them completely, I think.
Too
Who are they
well.
allied to? Yao
Fake.
and Messina.
Claim.
Are they even around? Yao is one territory.
Declare. War. Confirm. Invade.
Oh, you're off as well?
Yeah, just another small Native American nation whose armies I've just beaten. And I can recall this diplomat. Sit on their capital for a while. Permanent navies.
Ooh. Does that mean they're there?
Price of naval supplies changes by plus 50% until the end of the game, which is good if you are producing naval supplies. Oh, wait, I have a parliamentary debate to do.
Oh, just as I was about to kick off.
What do I want? Good stuff. I've lost my bonus colonist now because of the new parliamentary debate, and I can't get another one. So, trade efficiency and trade power might be nice. Yeah. Reduced trade regulations for more money. Diplomatic support. Sure. Let me just do some quick bribery here.
Yep.
Crown legitimacy. Well, legitimacy is okay. Next time legitimacy is 100%. That's quite a bit more than okay. Lincolnshire and Anjou bribed with legitimacy. There we go. Right, do your thing. Do whatever the thing is that you want to do.
I need to... Yeah, I need to wait just a little bit. Ooh, good. Colonies are getting a bit bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, Aragon's not allied with Savoy anymore. Oh, and Savoy lost their war against Provence.
That's a terrible shame.
Yeah, this for Savoy. I'm quite annoyed now because the word Provence is getting quite big.
Oh dear. That is a bit.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Peace offer from Powhatan. No, I think I'm good actually. Thank you. I've converted population of Calais. Why can I say? Oh, they've been military company. Right. Whatever. Right. If we won the siege of Powhatan, we're now at 100%. Oh, oops. Give me that. Give me all your cash. 347. Sweet. And now, the nation of Steve is one. Well, there's a gap at the top, but mostly one long, uninterrupted stripe down the east coast. Right, our royal marriage with Bohemia has ended. Giant llama face gains 10% liberty desire.
So I've got a holy war casus belli.
Yeah, yes, you always do. You ask for me at Deus Vult.
Right.
That's why it weirds me out that you keep faking claims all the time. You don't need to. You can just do it. Holy war against Katsina. Poor Katsina.
They're not going to last very long.
Yes, I don't imagine this will take long.
No, and then I'm going to go and kill Air.
Of course. Got some Protestant zealots in Limousin because I'm converting that territory to Catholic. Fort Richmond is blockaded by pirates.
Yarr.
Where's my boats? Specifically my anti-pirate boats? There they are. Round you go. Murder them pirates up. No. More people means more taxation. I think you'll find. Right, I need to...
Oh, it's them! Okay.
Where are my diplomats? Oh, I just got kicked out. Fake a claim on there. March this army down to here. And prepare for war.
Woohoo!
Because war.
Yep. War, man.
War, man. You weren't there. You didn't know what it was like. I do
like murderizing the local natives.
Yes.
It's very satisfying.
So much easier than doing it to established European powers.
Yeah, people actually know which end is a gun.
Wow, yes.
It's the dangerous bit.
The Ottomans is invading Hungary.
Yeah?
Yep. Like big time. Where am I?
Only on 43% score? Where else have they got then?
I don't know. Right, that's the pirates dealt with. Castile has rejected peace with Castile.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Did you figure out where else they had?
No.
Are you still sieging their capital?
Oh, I've captured what I thought was their 3 territories.
Yeah, have you sieged their capital fort down, though?
Well, they only got 3 territories,
yes.
So, and I've captured all 3.
So you've sieged down the fort that was in the capital?
Yeah.
The one that was in Rano or whatever, yeah. Yes. Well, yes, so if you've got everything they have, then that should be it. But they do have an army left.
Yep.
Down there.
Just chasing some of their troops around.
Which you may need to kill.
I'll just go.
I'm not entirely sure.
Have them.
Yeah, just kill them. And then you'll know. I've got 98 papacy points. I should be spending some. Give me some... I don't know. Sanction my commercial monopoly. Some mercantilism. Yeah, I'm nearly maxed out on diplomacy points again. Turbo Hedgehogs gains 10% liberty desire. All these colonial assemblies forming. Grrr. If you don't manage liberty desire carefully, and it may well be that I don't, I haven't really got the know-how of it yet. They can do, wars of independence and all that.
I'm just wandering through my allies' territory, chasing them down. I suppose I could just go and murderize them. They keep trying to invade me.
Well, Messina.
Yeah. No, Jolof.
Oh, Jolof. What's going on over here then? No, well, Katsina is allied with Messina. Right, so the reason your war score is not 100% is because you haven't defeated their allies.
Well, let's get on with that then.
So if you want 100% war score, you have to have occupied every territory, every province involved in the war on the enemy side. So, I beat the Caddo army, oddly enough. Yep. Yeah. Now sieging their fort. I think I should probably consider invading Cherokee, given that it's quite large. Siege of Caddo is over. What a surprise. Why don't you give me all of your stuff? 69 ducats. Boo. Yeah. Bob gains 10% liberty desire.
Yeah.
Colonial assemblies springing up everywhere. Gold rush! Woo! Gains 1704 ducats.
It's quite nice.
Lose 1 stability, gain 1 base tax in Ulster. We'll gain 50 admin power. No, fine. Noble rebels in Placentia.
No.
What are you doing, Bob? Do I have to sort this out for you? I think I probably do, because Bob has 4,000 men and the nobles have 10,000. It's irritating. Fine, I'll march my army all the way up there. I need to spend this Diplo power on something, I'm just wasting it. so I will do some development.
Ooh, 18 admin tech. Choose new idea group. Ooh, let me give a bit of a think. What shall I go for? Offensive ideas looks fun.
Yeah, I've got that one. It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Or is there anything that gives me more cash?
Well, Hungary.
I might go for exploration ideas actually. I don't know.
Do you need exploration ideas? You don't need to explore anything.
There's only a few things. Actually, no, it's true.
You don't have any need for exploring. If you want more colonists, expansion ideas is what you want.
Yeah.
Hungary has really annoyed their neighbours because they're at war. I don't know if they're in the same war. Yeah. Basically, they're defending. It was Ragusa that actually chose to invade Hungary. The Ottomans is allied with Ragusa, and Wallachia is also allied with Ragusa. They've all invaded Hungary. Hungary's getting battered.
Oh dear.
So there you are. That's a thing that's happening. What's happening with my colonies? Only 3 of them, but I only have 3 colonists right now. I could abandon Fort Richmond and start another one. Yeah, I'll just start one there.
70% more score.
Yeah, I'm way ahead on Diplotech. It's really expensive, so I shouldn't really be doing that yet.
And there goes their army.
Horse population boom. Cavalry gets cheaper. What missions I've got a bunch of national decisions I can do. I could establish some Sunday schools, which makes my missionaries stronger. Might do that. That's probably fine. Missions, create a proper fleet. Conquer Zerg. Total navy size at 75% of force limit. Oh, I could do that. I've been ignoring my missions for a long time.
Yeah, I'm not sure what mine are anymore.
Oh wow, yeah, I could have a navy twice the size of the one I currently have, if I wanted to. Let's build some more frigates then.
Do. Crush the enemy.
Yeah, I'll just build like every province on mainland Britain is now making frigates on the, or rather, every province that's on the coast. The ones in the middle aren't.
I was going to say,
but
you know,
all the coastal provinces are.
Yeah,
and also the islands as well.
Somewhere in the, I don't see the Midlands churning out too many frigates.
No, not many frigates being made in Derbyshire. Granted.
No.
But so I'm going to build a bunch more ships.
Bloody hell, they have a lot of force.
I am maxed out on military power now. I don't have any offensive ideas to buy either, so all I can do is spend that on line infantry, which I actually do want, so there we go.
86% more score, another one of their armies crushed.
Aragon no longer considers Great Britain as a rival.
Ooh. That's a bit pompous of them.
Well, no, they're no longer a valid rival for Great Britain. That was the next pop-up.
All right.
I am way more powerful than them, and they are rubbish. Too few rivals. Who can I rival? Actually, I only have one rival right now.
Who's that?
The Ottomans.
And
my two other options are Bohemia and Castile for rivals. I don't really want to do either of those. Costly trade embargoes. Oh, I have to cancel my trade embargo on Aragon. Yeah, I don't really want to set you or Bohemia as a rival. Nobody else is valid, apparently. Like Hungary may have just lost that war against Ragusa. No, Wallach's about to get beaten up by Poland, it looks like. An alliance offer from Austria. Yeah, that's interesting.
National decision available.
Should I ally with Austria?
helpful.
Why not?
Establish Sunday schools. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just did that one. It gives you more powerful missions, which is useful for you.
Yeah. My missionaries are always already exceedingly good at their job.
Global trade power. Should I invest in that, or should I wait for the Constitution? I should invest in global trade power. Competitive merchants, plus 20% global trade power.
99%.
And also gives me the ability to fabricate claims overseas in trade company regions, which isn't a huge deal.
Yeah.
I don't have any stuff in trade company regions, but... Oh, no, I don't want to retire him. Well then. Fort Richmond is self-sustaining. That's good.
Right, let's see what I can get out of that. 99% is fairly good.
Yeah. 99% is quite good. Like 100% is total occupation. And if all you want is to take everything in Castile, you can probably...
I'm taking Castile and also some of the other guy as well.
Alright. Well then.
Behold.
Oh, that looks good. Religious uproar.
Oh, truce with Austria has ended. And truce with Aragon has ended. Oh shit. Okay, everyone, back north.
That was quick.
Yeah.
I suppose the things I've been flying over. The siege of Placentia is over. Oh.
Oh, luckily you've got buttloads of people there.
Yeah, it was. Yes, that was the noble rebels that were there, which I then beat up. Because, for heaven's sake, because Bob apparently can't deal with it themselves. The pathetically small army they have. That's it, they've got an enormous, like, swath of territory, but it's either wasteland or rubbish. So it's like... Why do I have so many... Oh yes, that's why I have so many small fleets. Because I bought a lot more ships. Another self-sustaining colony. Hurrah!
It doesn't look like they're doing anything just at the moment.
I need to assemble all of these ships in one place and then build some more ships.
Look how big Castilian Africa sign is now, because I've just snuck round the corner and got that and got the wasteland.
Oh, I thought you had those anyway, didn't you?
No, I don't think
Was
so.
I going mad?
Oh, I can't remember.
Anyway, it's looking good.
Yeah, pretty big. Well, Tunis is still annoyingly bigger for some reason.
Well, it's a smaller word though.
Yeah.
So, like, if you had, if you do your mission and change your name to Spain, then that'll say Spanish Africa, which is fewer letters, but they will be larger. If that's what you want to do. Or you could just take like another territory from Air and Yao and a couple more, and then get the next wasteland as well.
That took a little bit longer than I expected to crush Messina. I suppose I could then go and crush Air now. I don't think they're allied with anyone. Oh, they're not. Right. Okay, lads, back down the south.
Right. More heretics converted. I'm gonna spend my Pope points that I'm getting from that. I'm slowly reversing the effect of the Centres of Reformation, which have gone now. So no more spontaneous reforming. Oh, now, do I want to pay for these yet? Not yet, but I might get lines. It's not outrageously overpriced anymore. Yep.
What you need, just because you've got lots of extension and rebels going on, is another war. That's what I reckon.
What you need.
Yeah.
What you need is another war. What you desire more than anything.
Yep. Wow, I'm really converting these dudes quickly now as well.
Yes, extra missionary effectiveness I'm getting it to. I think it's partly because the Reformation is over. Right, so I need to merge all of these boats together into a single fleet because my outliner is ridiculous right now.
So who is Aragon?
And I'm going to grab
Can I make them my chums?
this fleet and park them up in there as well. blue squadron, merge them together, upgrade it if it needs it, which I think it does. Yeah, all of my trade fleet were outdated.
Yeah.
So that upgrading my trade fleet plus adding another 20 frigates to it will make it a bit more effective.
Yeah, that will do it.
And because I still haven't succeeded in my mission, I need to build even more ships. My force limit's gone up by another 10 since I started doing this. So yeah, I'm going to put another two deckers in, another two deckers, in fact, possibly another 3 2-deckers, and yet more frigates.
Aragon and fabricating claims against me.
Yeah.
Might be gearing up for a bit of warage.
Yeah, well, it's kind of standard procedure. Provence and I have been fabricating claims on each other for ages.
Yeah, just whether I should go in and kill air.
Well, I mean, they may try to
opportunistically
attack you, but don't forget you do have at least one quite strong ally. And,
yeah.
and I don't know what their deal is with Austria now. Who are they? They are still allied with Austria, but it depends on who you're allied with as well. You got me in Portugal, but you do have space for another diplomatic relation, I think.
And they've just had a little bit of an internal spat.
Who have?
Going on in Aragon.
Aragon?
It's just finished. They're just retreating. They've got some pretender rebels going on.
Oh, right.
That's a shame.
Says you, I don't know how many diplomatic relation slots you have, but you've only got two allies, and you could probably get a third, and that would probably be helpful. Like Austria, say. Austria might hate you, I don't know, but...
Yeah, offer alliance.
But if you are allied to Austria, which Aragon is also allied with, then if Aragon chooses to attack you, Austria will come to your defense. However, if you choose to attack Aragon, Austria will come to their defense. That's how alliances work. But allying with their ally means that
I am allied with Austria and royal marriage to them.
Yes, it means that they're unable to bring Austria into a war against an offensive war against you.
Excellent.
Which means they're less likely to attack.
I could royal marriage Provence as well.
If you wanted to.
And ally with them.
Ooh. Yes. That does mean that if I were to invade Provence, you would be called to help. Well,
I won't do that.
You could refuse. I mean, you can refuse. Yeah. You can refuse to do that if you want to. Is that? I'm losing track of where my colonies are being built. Diplomatic insult. Oh, see, diplomatic insult means you don't get to take any land from them. So I wouldn't have done it that way. Me.
Having a bit of war myself.
Yes, but I'm just saying you use the diplomatic insult as your CB, which means you don't get to take any territory from them.
Oh, right.
You should have used your holy war.
Yeah. I forgot to click it again.
Oh well, you're going to have to wait then. Unless you're going to break the truce, but breaking the truce has its own problems.
Yeah.
I have claims on a lot of provinces, I don't know. I'm going to start faking claims in Cherokee land, which that's going to be a bit longer to take because they're not enormous, but they've got maybe a dozen provinces.
Damn it.
Yeah, you've got to make sure you've got these things sorted.
I'm just too keen to click the kill them button.
You are just far too keen on war.
It's what I do.
Right, this fleet is hopefully... I'll sort that. I'll get these other ships into it. I still haven't got my mission done, which means I need to build even more ships. I suppose I could make this fleet into around 60 ships. Let's put one more frigate in there. Oh, it's still building the 2-deckers. That's quite possibly why. In which case, let's make it around 65 in total. Agricultural revolution.
Ooh.
I can get 1 base manpower, 1 base tax, or 1 base production in Picardy. I'll go for base tax. Oh no, I've lost my quartermaster. That one. More manpower. Yeah, my manpower's good now. I've recovered from that war against Austria and friends. Anyway, we'll probably finish up your war in air there.
Yeah, finish my spat.
Your spat with air, and then that'll be it for this
it's not
week.
much. Yeah, there's not much really to do very much here. I might as well just round it off if I can't take anything.
Well, you've got your war goal, because the war goal in a diplomatic insult war is to take the capital, so you've got that. So it'll be ticking away nicely.
Oh, I can take places.
Can you?
Yeah.
No, I didn't think you could.
Oh, it costs. It costs.
That's right. It costs you diplomatic power. It costs you lots of diplomatic.
Oh, in that case, banzai.
But I suppose it's up to you. Convert Essex back to Catholic.
Those Essexans.
Yep. Provincial unrest in Essex, oddly enough.
Dodgy geezers.
Convert them back to Catholic. Well, if you can, if you want to spend the Diplo, I suppose you can do that.
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't, but and maybe it could just be that it was a bad idea because of all of the extra cost and power that it has.
Yeah, that's all right.
Right, these boats I will merge together. Wait for the rest of the boats to get built, and then set them off to patrol the channel again. I've got nearly 10,000 ducats now.
That's quite impressive.
That's quite a lot, especially given that I just bought a lot of ships.
Yeah.
I should subsidise Bob some more. Bob can have 10 ducats a month. Nearly. Bob is actually colonising though, because there was a gap. Yeah, there was a gap in the coastline that I'd left with my piecemeal stuff, and Bob's filling it in. So that's good. Soon, Cherokee, we will start taking your stuff.
Those air people are really... Where the hell are they going?
I don't know.
Look at them. Look up the Central Sahara and see where the air army's going.
Well, maybe they're going to try and take your capital.
That's crazy.
Which would be funny if they do try it. Although I'm
not sure how they're going to manage it.
They have to go through Portuguese territory to get there, which would be unlikely, but it's possible, I suppose.
Are they going?
I'm going to buy military
How are they going to
tech
get across the...
22.
They are. They're going for my capital.
Well... fair play to them, you know, having a good go.
That is cheeky. If you want to send some people down and smack them, that'd be...
I'll just... they're splitting their armies up. They're trying to take... Yeah, they're trying to take your stuff far away from where your troops are.
Ah.
That's what's happening there. I'll march an army or two in, just to teach them the error of their ways. Yeah.
I was actually chasing them.
So they're occupying your stuff that's far away from where your armies are. So
that's what they thought.
Yeah. That's not far away from where your allies are, so...
No. That was freaking crazy.
Now their armies are all going, uh-oh, there's 30,000 men coming. We'd better bundle back together.
Yeah.
Well, into La Mancha we go then. Of course, I'm not at war with them, so I can't actually do anything about this. You could call me to arms, but I would have to leave your lands before I could fight them.
Oh, my lads are nearly there anyway.
Alright. So it would actually be because your lads were showing up that they bundled back together, not because my lads were. Right, I'll just march my armies back out again. We had a little Spanish excursion. It was nice. But you want to batter their troops before taking your land back. Otherwise they'll just run around annoying you more. Oh, I can upgrade some units. And what can I upgrade? Swivel cannons to cohorn mortar. Splendid.
They are actually totally legging it.
Yeah, they're just going, oh, this didn't work.
Right.
I get lads.
what I'll do is split some lads off.
Ooh. You've got some Messenian separatists as well, occupying stuff.
Yeah.
You need to sort them out too.
Yeah, I've got some people heading over for that.
I've only got one. I've got 2 colonies growing again. I need to fix that.
Getting a bit messy down there.
The heretics of Essex have been converted.
Salted. No longer are they diamond geezers.
Oh, they've just got different. they've still got diamond encrusted crosses. They're just a different shape.
Yeah.
Yep. I can buy admin tech. 511 admin power. The Constitution. Oh, another idea group. Yeah, I'll take that. Right. What next idea group shall I have? Another Diplo one, I guess, since I've got 2 of the other ones. Influence ideas. Income from vassals. Trade ideas. More trade power for me. More diplomats. Espionage. Maybe trade. Just because cash, you know. Province war score cost minus 20%. That'd be good too. I think I might go for trade. Because cash.
Yep.
Trade it is. I can now invest in my first trade idea.
Right. I can now 99%. I think that's good enough.
Shrewd commerce practice. More trade power. Well, yep, that's looking good. You're gonna sort your rebels out.
Yep.
Rebel troops seem to be dead already. Guess you killed them in Hod.
Yeah.
Right.
Loads of freaking buttons to press.
I need to fake some claims in Cherokee. Ooh, I think I want to fake a claim on their capital. Because it's got 21 development in it. When I get my army down here to Katorba, in order that I can be prepared for war.
Who are you going up against?
Cherokee.
Ah.
Give Steve some more stuff.
Alright, I'm just going to examine a few places.
Yes, how are things doing over here? Like, can I do anything useful with my states? Really? So next up is Yao, I guess, for you. Since you now have, as you now have a border with them.
I think I might as well just kill them immediately and have done with.
May as well. I mean, you've got a border with them now, so your CB should have kicked in.
Yep. Yep.
I have to admire the audacity of Ayer's army, though. It's like, oh no, all of Castile's armies are down here. Why don't we go all the way up there?
Yeah.
What is this? Why is there a regiment of infantry up here? Just doing nothing.
Oh, I can upgrade my government rank.
That's very odd. Oh, are you you're now
I finally hit it.
epic enough to upgrade your government rank? I don't think I can. Nope. I have 850 development.
I can
go to your government tab, which is the second one.
I can gain 25 prestige, Cultural Union of Iberian, 3 government ranks. So I'm going to become an empire.
Nice. I'm 150 development short of becoming an empire, so...
Sweet. Castilian Empire.
Nice. I don't think that changes anything visibly, but
nope.
It's still pretty cool. the Empire of Castile.
Yeah. Well, is that a good place to stop?
That's a pretty good place to stop. Yes.
I can kick off and yowl next time.
Yes. So yeah, you've got your
Africa's looking pretty balls now.
imperial ambitions going quite well then.
Yeah.
Your yes, North Africa is still slowly turning mustard yellow. We took a couple of provinces from Aragon while they were busy doing something else. That might be a future thing to look at. It's interesting. It's odd the way the game considers power and stuff, because you're still a valid rival for Aragon, but I'm not. So the game clearly considers me to be more of a power than you. But that's almost entirely because of all of my colonies. In terms of like actual, nation size, you have way more provinces than I do, and more development.
However,
as
Bob is huge.
But Bob, I'm very pleased with the word Bob now. That's very good.
That's the all important thing is Bob is massive.
How big are the words? That is correct. That is the most important part. And I've got another colony going there as well, East Main, on the west coast of Bob. Which once that's finished, there's room for the text to expand slightly further.
Excellent.
Which is the only thing to care about, obviously.
Yeah, it's a best measure of success, really.
Speaking of which, what's happening down in Brazil? Portuguese, they're very sneaky. Portugal down here, it just very slowly just grows.
They're going to take the whole of it,
and they're like,
there's nothing stopping them.
We're not doing it. Yeah, because there's a few native nations here, but like the sheer amount of stuff they've got, and some of this is wasteland as well. Obviously, there's a big bunch of stuff in the Amazon that's wasteland.
Yeah.
But even so, they've got a big chunk of territory down there. They are, rivaling Castilian Africa in size, and they haven't had to work as hard for it.
No.
Anyway, so that was good. You did your thing. Lots of murdering down here.
Yeah.
Bit of murdering on the Iberian Peninsula. I've done some murdering down the eastern seaboard of North America there. About to invade the Cherokee next time, I think. Which will be. It'll probably take longer, but I'll be able to get more provinces out of it than just one at a time.
Yeah.
We'll see. And obviously the word Bob, now very big. Very pleased about that.
Bob is massive.
Muscovy also has very, very large text, but Bob's the same sort of size. Oh, just noticed that the Ottomans is now losing a war to Poland. But anyway, that's not really relevant. So, more murdering next time, almost certainly.
More wars for me.
More wars for you. More wars for me. Just more beating up on poor defenseless natives.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
So, if you want more senseless violence exacted upon the poor defenseless natives of the rest of the world, please tune in next time.
Yep.
Until then, thank you very much for watching. I will see you then.
Bye.
Bye.